Hey Baylor fans, this is your call to gear up with Harley-Davidson of Waco. Whether you're hitting the open road or tailgating at McLean Stadium, we've got the ride to match your Bear pride. Check out our wide selection of new and pre-owned motorcycles, visit our service department, or shop all the latest gear and accessories to show off your Baylor spirit and Harley pride. Visit us today and find your freedom on two wheels. Harley-Davidson of Waco, where Baylor fans never ride alone. Visit in-store or at hdwaco.com. Sic Em Bears.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's Sic Em Podcast presented by Harley-Davidson of Waco. Glad you're with us this week. Let's check in on Baylor men's tennis this week. Welcome in Devin Bradenhorst, sophomore for Baylor men's tennis from Pretoria, South Africa. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. Excited.
Appreciate you being here. It's a fun time of year now, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a busy time of the season, but yeah, it's the most important part, so we're excited.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like you have, as a team, you personally and as a team, you're on an upward climb and you want to be playing your best right now?
Yeah, no, exactly. This is the most important part of the season. This is what we've been working for all season. So yeah, no, the team's been doing well, and yeah, we're excited to end strong this season.
Good. And you, as a sophomore, you've played number one singles most of the year, if not all year.
Yeah.
What's that been like for you?
Yeah, it's been tough. It's been a change since last year. I got in, I was playing three, and I was doing really well. But this year it's been a little different. Playing the top guys in the nation every week is not easy. But yeah, I've been doing well and making some changes in my game and growing a lot. Good. I would say growing a lot, yeah.
In this league, who you face in the Big 12, but then nationally with the schedule y'all face, gosh, that's tough. You really are seeing some of the best players in the country.
Yeah, no, this year I've been playing guys like Colton, Jack, and those guys who are 300 in the world, top 300 in the world even, and they're even playing some pro tournaments now, and yeah, so it's tough. It's really hard sometimes to compete against these guys, but yeah, I'm just grateful for the opportunity and doing my best to get better every week.
Good.
So.
For Baylor, what a great year for tennis. I like to refer to us as Tennis Town, USA, with all the events that we're hosting here. The NCAA singles and doubles were here back in November, and now just finished the Big 12 outdoors hosted here, and then the NCAA team championships are coming in March. What's that like for you guys to have all that right here on your home courts?
Yeah, no, we love it. Baylor Tennis is doing such a great job, and Baylor is doing such a great job hosting all these tournaments for us and giving us these opportunities. And yeah, we just love playing at home. It's obviously way better than traveling and playing teams on the road. So no, it's amazing what they do for us and what this program does for all the players to give us all these opportunities to play at home.
Pretty cool, isn't it, that we have the facilities that, match up with anybody and have nice enough facilities to be able to bid and host these events?
Yeah, no, our facilities are top tier. It must be top in the nation, if not the best in the nation, I would say. So, yeah, we do a great job with that and just keeping the guys happy, and Baylor's just doing a great job overall with hosting these events, making everyone happy and making everyone feel at home.
Good. That's great. What about growing up? Was tennis always your sport? Did you do other sports, or what was that like?
So kind of in South Africa, I know most people don't know about that, but rugby is such a big sport there. So I played all types of sports growing up until I was about 13. My grandpa actually wanted me to be a professional rugby player, and then when I got to about 13, I realized I was quite good at this thing. Yeah. So I decided to go full-time into tennis. I started playing international tournaments since 13, and I was lucky enough to get my ranking to like top 30 in the world under 18, which I was really grateful for. And then, then I just decided I want to go the college route, get an education, and there's no better place to go to than Baylor.
Nice.
So, yeah.
What was the first connection with Baylor? How'd that come about?
My best friend actually came here a year before me. Luke came here a year before me, and then the assistant coach is South African. Yeah. So it was a good connection, good South African connection. So, yeah.
And you and Luke are playing doubles together now too, right?
Yeah, we are playing doubles.
That's
yeah.
great. That's pretty cool. All Big 12 tournament, so congratulations to you on that.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Very good. So there was probably a fork in the road, right, where you're either going to go pro, or you're going to go to college, and it's kind of a different direction. Maybe ends up at the same place, but what was that process like?
Yeah, so it was tough for me to make my decision. It was very tough, actually. After I finished juniors, I kind of had to make a decision. Do I just go full-time pro? I was playing a couple of months on the tour, and I realized this is tough. It's not easy to make it. Tennis is not like basketball, football, where there's a draft and you just kind of get into it. So you kind of have to make it by yourself, and it was hard the first couple of months. I did a good job. I got to 600 in the world or something like that. And then I kind of just decided, like, I want to have an education because tennis only takes you that far in life. It's going to last me the next 10 years of my life. And then I have to do something with my life. So I kind of realized, let me get an education. And yeah, that's why I came to college, just to grow as a person and meet new people and kind of get the education. So
very good. That's very smart planning, smart thinking on your part. Has Baylor turned out to be everything you hoped it would be?
Yeah, even more, to be honest with you. Like, it's helped me so much to grow as a person, the people I meet, and spiritually as well. It's been a long journey for me with that, but it's been really good for me. Like, Baylor's been so amazing to me, and I wouldn't imagine going to any other school in the country, especially being an international student. It's tough being far away from home, but this honestly feels like a second home to me, and I can't imagine being anywhere else.
Very good. What about the team this year, the tightness of the team? I mean, you're only a sophomore, but how would you describe the unity, I guess, of this year's team?
Yeah, this year's team is very close, sometimes too close, I would say.
Why do you say that?
Just because everyone just knows everything about it's
right.
You walk into the locker room and Marco's cracking jokes and Oscar's like, oh, what are you saying?
No secrets, right?
No secrets in the team, so all of us know each other so well. It's honestly just amazing to have like 11 of your best friends with you every day. Sometimes we do spend a little bit too much time with each other, so it gets a little feisty, but no, it's so much fun, and being with your best friends every day is just, the team is incredibly tight. Like, I've never been in a culture and in a position like this where it's just amazing, honestly. I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, very good. And there's other international student athletes on the tennis team and really in Baylor athletics all across the boards. Does that help that there's others here?
Yeah, for sure. I would say there's a couple of Americans in our team. I think there's two of them in the team, and even the international guys, we just learn more about their culture, their background, and they learn kind of about us. And some of the guys are a little bit different than others, but you kind of just learn from it, and that's how all of us are so close. I would say even there's a guy in track and field who's South African that I kind of got to know and I'm pretty close with now, which is pretty cool. And obviously Luke also being my best friend since we were like 8 on the team now obviously helps a lot. Yeah. But yeah, you just learn from everything. It's amazing how everyone comes from different backgrounds and different places, and you just get so close with them, which is amazing, honestly.
I think about that sometimes. You think about the makeup of your team from all over the world, really, and how you've all been brought here in one place at Baylor at the same time. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. It is pretty amazing how everyone went their different pathways. Everyone's from different countries, and there's some guys like we got this Peruvian freshman in this year who struggled to speak English the first couple of weeks, and we helped him through it. And it's just like all of us are just so close. We're always helping each other and always learning from each other, which is amazing.
What are you majoring in?
Finance.
Oh, nice. Very good. Yeah. Is that right up your alley? You're a numbers guy?
I am a numbers guy. Sometimes I think I'm not. This semester I'm taking calculus, which is a little eye-opening for me, but I'm getting through it. I'm doing well. So
good. A subject to talk to you about that you're okay with us asking you about is the story that was written by Jerry Hill last year. The title was Triumph and Tragedy, which I thought was great. May 3rd, 2024, your dad and your sister died in a tragic car accident. The anniversary of that, the 1-year anniversary is coming up. And we want to say again how sorry we are to you and your family for that loss. How has the Baylor family maybe wrapped their arms around you?
Yeah, honestly, it was a tough year for me, especially in my freshman year, coming year, and obviously not expecting that to happen and stuff. And I'm back home, kind of growing up. I was always really close to my family growing up, and it was tough, but Baylor's helped me so much, honestly. Like, the guys, when it happened, and everyone in Baylor Athletics, how they helped out in a way, and how I just got close to them, and all of them were always there for me every second of every day, was honestly amazing. And I couldn't be in any other place in the world, I would say, in that moment.
Nice.
It was very, obviously one of the hardest moments of my life, if not the hardest, actually. And it just helped me a lot to know these people actually do care about you. And it was amazing how Michael, Kenny, all the guys in the Baylor Athletics just kind of just bonded together and helped me in any way possible to do what they need to. And it was just amazing to see, because I know these days lots of people go to programs and stuff, and you kind of far away from home, and you don't know how the situation's going to work, if they just want you because you're there for tennis, and how everything works out. But it was amazing to see how they helped me in every single way that they can, and the whole team, everyone on the team, every second of every day. It was honestly amazing just to know how much they truly care about me as a person, and not just the tennis, or not just me being here. And it was amazing to see how the whole community, not even just the coaches, the whole Baylor community, whole Baylor Athletics, and everyone just reached out saying whatever I need. And it was amazing to see what help they can provide as a school.
And for Coach Woodson, his empathy, he went through a very similar situation with his mom being killed by a drunk driver, in an accident. I'm sure he's been through that. He's walked in your shoes.
Yeah, he helped me a lot through the situation, because people deal with that kind of thing in different ways. Everyone deals with it in different manners and different ways. So he kind of helped me a lot through it, to help me prepare for how it's going to be. And just like, he helped me so much. It was honestly amazing. He did everything he could, even the flights back home when I was home, the funding part, everything like that. It was just like, he helped me so much. And I know it was very nice to have someone that close to you going through the same thing, because I always kind of just went to him if I had any problem with that, and he was always there for me, always supporting me, and it was amazing. Yeah.
Talk about support. The stories I hear about your dad he was your biggest supporter, and just so happy, I think, that you were here at Baylor, and always, talking to our coaches and everybody else. What a great legacy that is.
Yeah, he absolutely loved tennis. There was no one in this world that loved it more than he did. But he told me at the same time, he wanted me to get an education and come to Baylor. We sat down actually like a month before making the decision to come to college, and he told me like, Baylor's the best option for me. And he was always in communication, like what can he do better, and always like kind of just keeping up with the coaches, keeping up with the program. And Mike and Isak was always contacting him, and always just saying like, this is what he's doing well, and kind of they always had these conversations. But he was amazing. He was always my biggest supporter off court. And he always just wanted me to do better. And even if I wasn't doing well, he was always there for me, always supporting me, and he was always a role model for me growing up.
Tell us about Michelle.
My sister, me and her were kind of growing up. The sibling relationship is always a little feisty growing up. Older sister, younger brother, but she was amazing. She helped me through so much in life. I always looked up to her. She kind of went through some stuff too, and obviously me and her were really close, really, really close. I would speak to her every single day about stuff going on in my life, and always asking her for advice on if it's school, if it's tennis, if it's off the court, social, everything. Like, she was always there for me, and she was just an amazing person. She had such a strong belief in Christ, and she always drove me to get closer to my faith. It was a little tougher for me traveling or international growing up. It was really tough for me to go to church with them every Sunday. But when I would come home, it was honestly, I'm so grateful for what she did in my life and what an impact she had in my life. And I just know that so many other things I do in my life right now is for them to make them proud. And so it's amazing.
That's tremendous. So you got the news May 3rd of 2024. Y'all were supposed to be playing that day. NCAA. Was that the opener? Was that the NCAA tournament opener?
That was against San Diego.
Against San Diego. I can't imagine the emotions. The questions were, do you play? Do you not play? Does the team not play? But it seems like ultimately you wanted to honor your dad and your sister by you playing and the team going ahead and playing.
Yeah, so I just knew it was obviously, I woke up, Mike and then broke the news to me. The whole team was devastated. I was devastated. Kind of everyone was devastated. Some people from Baylor Athletics flew in, and Mike just he sat me down and he told me, like, it's your choice ultimately. Sure. He told me, like, I'm not going to go play if you don't want us to play. And I did some reflection. I just thought about it a little bit, and I kind of told him, like, my dad would have wanted us to play today and would have wanted me to play. And it was very tough. It was the toughest day of my life, and the team just came together, and we all just bonded and just went out there and tried our best. But unfortunately, we came up short. But it was one of the days that I'll never forget in my life.
Good. Well, thank you for telling the story and allowing us to ask you about the story. And I know you do honor your dad and your sister and your family, with everything you do. And that anniversary, the first anniversary, is coming up. So know that we're with you in every way, supporting you as a tennis player, but as a person also. Yeah. So thank you very much for sharing that.
Thank you so much.
All right. It. Good luck in the postseason. That's right around the corner. And hope you guys are playing a long time into May.
Yeah, me too. Thanks so much, guys.
All right. Devin Bradenhorst with Baylor Men's Tennis. He is our guest this week on the Sic Em Podcast, presented by Harley-Davidson of Waco.